Although DJing is definitely an art form, it can be quite technical and mathematical. Things like song structure, counting beats and bars, and especially tempo are all aspects of DJing that can really improve the way that you DJ if you understand how the math works. So in this video, I'd like to teach you my favorite tempo related trick using halftime and double time to make big and smooth changes in the tempo. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, or you want to see more tips and tricks videos just like this one, be sure to subscribe to this channel. So now let's get into how to use halftime and double time to make big changes in the tempo. To understand how halftime and double time works, you first must really understand how to properly count beats and bars. Now, most music that DJs play nowadays has what's called a 4/4 time signature. Now that means there's 4 beats for every 1 bar. Now let's switch views so I can show you exactly what I mean. So here we have 2 songs loaded to each deck as an example of how to properly count beats and bars. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the song that's on the right deck, as it's at 60 BPM and that's pretty slow, so it'll be a little bit easier to understand. Now, as I mentioned, most songs that DJs now play have a 4/4 time signature. Again, that means 4 beats for every 1 bar. So that means counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's 1 bar, then we'll count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be the second bar, and so on and so forth. So now let's go ahead and play some music, and I'll go ahead and count out loud so you can see exactly what I mean. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2 bars because I counted to 4 twice. So let's try that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second bar. 2, 3, 4. Okay, pretty simple. Now let's move on to the song in the left deck. Now this song is at 120 BPM, which is actually double the tempo of this one. So this one's gonna kind of move a little bit faster, but the actual kind of thought process behind it is the exact same. For every time we count to 4, it counts as 1 bar. The only difference now is that this is gonna be a lot quicker. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. So again, even though they sound a lot different as far as tempo and speed goes, the same principle applies to both. Every time you count 4 beats, it equals 1 bar. Now that you have a grasp of how counting beats and bars work, now we can move on to how to utilize halftime and double time using the same 2 songs as examples. So again, we have these 2 songs, this one at 60 BPM and this one at 120 BPM. Now when we speak about halftime and double time, we're speaking in relative terms to the song that's already playing. So for example, if I'm playing this 60 BPM song on this side and I load a song that's 120 BPM on this side, this one would be considered double time, meaning it's double the speed of this one. Now vice versa, if I'm playing this song first that's 120 BPMs and I'm mixing in this song that's 60 BPM, that's considered halftime because it's half the tempo of the song that's already playing. Now that relation of half and double really comes in handy when trying to make big changes in tempo. So let me show you how halftime and double time have this relationship and how they usually sound good together. So first, I'll start with this 60 BPM song and then mix in this song right here that's 120 BPMs, and they should really sync up pretty seamlessly. So here we go. Now there you go. Notice how they fit pretty perfectly and they seem like they kind of belong in the same song and they belong together. So now let's try it the other way and start with this song that's 120 BPM and mix in this song that's 60 BPM to show you that it works the other way as well. So we'll start with this one first. So there you go, showing you this 120 BPM song can mix seamlessly with this 60 BPM song coming right in behind it, and they just fit so fluidly and so perfectly, but it completely changes the vibe of how your set's going. And this is a trick that I use all the time. Say I'm up here at 120 BPM and I want to drop it down to 60 BPM to kind of reset the crowd, reset the room, and kind of build the energy back up. This is a trick that I would use. So again, I could just go ahead and start playing this song. And then I can make sure that I'm queued up on this side with a song that's half the speed of this one. And notice it goes from that higher, fast-paced, more energy and resetting right into something a little bit more mellow, more loungy at an instant in just one song. So this is a really powerful tool that I use to change the mood of a room really quickly and seamlessly. Now let's try that once again. Now this time we'll go from this slower, more mellow song into something more high energy. So let's try that. And just as seamless as that, we went from something more mellow to getting the energy up in the room really quickly. Now this is a trick that I use, especially going from something like opening hours, opening time, and moving into more of the prime time set, getting that energy up real quick if I need to. This is a trick that I use constantly. Learning how to properly utilize halftime and double time adds a great tool to your arsenal as a DJ. Being able to completely flip the energy of your set for the audience in front of you at a moment's notice is invaluable. Now this is a technique that I use all the time, and I'm sure that once you master it, you'll be using it quite often as well. And if you do, we want to hear about it down in the comments below. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to this channel for more tips and tricks videos just like this one. Now get good, get out there, and make the moments.